I wanted to talk about my focus for this channel and why we originally started this. Now, I'll be honest, let's all be honest here. We are in our infancy of this being a channel, and I just want to recapture the purpose of what this is meant to be. And just be honest, I know we don't have a lot of viewers yet. Those of you who do watch, we appreciate it. I just wanted to kind of remap my idea of what I wanted this channel to be and start trying to push towards that. There really hasn't been a plan up to this point, somewhat of one, and there's been ideas that we've had and pieces like that, but no defined plan. And to be honest, that still is not the case. I think there's always room for shifting and growing it to something that you want it to be. For face value, what I was looking for out of this is I still want to do vlogging. I still think that's really fun, but I want to convert back over to more traditional vlogging of like this, face to face. We're talking to each other like friends. I still love a bit of, maybe I'll incorporate some tech stuff. Maybe I'll incorporate some gear reviews. Steph and I and the pups, we take a lot of trips. We use a lot of gear for all those trips. I use a lot of gear for filming a lot of the stuff. But the other piece of that, which I think is going to be the main focus moving a bit forward, is capturing these memories that we're having on our adventures, on our trips, any of those types of things. But I want to capture it in a way that it feels like a memory, if that makes sense. So leaning towards more cinematic, which for me is kind of a goal of my own, is to learn how to become a better videographer, become a better storyteller. Because what I want out of this wholeheartedly is in 10, 15, 20 years down the road, I look back on these videos and I can relive that moment. I feel like what I've been trying to do up to that point is not really capturing that. There's no value, there's no engagement that I'm getting from it. And if I'm not getting that, then I know you guys aren't. So I'm hoping that I can still provide value to all of you. I hope we can build a community around this. I think, and I'm not chasing an algorithm. That's the other part of it. That's kind of why I want to shift the focus now, is I've found myself deep diving down these rabbit holes, and that was never the reason. That's not the purpose of doing this. I want the sole purpose is to capture these memories and then a creative outlet for me to format them in a way that when I look at them again, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, I can snap right back in and relive that memory again. And I know that not everything that we capture is going to be some grand thing. There's everyday life, but I think that's important too, right? Capturing that everyday life and finding the beauty in that. So thank you all who have been along for this very short period of time. And it feels kind of weird to be like, oh, I'm changing the focus of my channel, but it's not disingenuous. I feel like I want it, if even we're not getting many views yet, I just want it as a timestamp for myself and to be true and real to the channel and the shifts and changes that we make along the way. But I just want to refocus on the priorities and the purpose and why we started doing this in the first place. And that is capturing these moments with myself, with Steph, with Maverick, with Macy, with our friends, with our family, and having that as a backlog of memories that we can watch back anytime that we want. I hope you all enjoy. There's going to be a shift in the content that's coming out in the future. But yeah, let me know how you feel about it, if you like it, if you don't. But that's okay, right? If we all like the same things, where's the fun in that? But I hope you all enjoy. Much love. We'll see you next time.